You're born a Sphynx Cat. Hairless, helpless, and radiating the same warmth as a rotisserie chicken at 2 a.m. No fur, no fluff, just skin folds, confusion, and a constant need to be touched. You're basically a hot, naked mole rat with anxiety. Even your meow sounds like it needs therapy. But hey, congratulations, you're now the internet's favorite aesthetic cat. TikTok loves your cursed little face. Instagram thinks you're so ugly, it's cute. And your new human? They just dropped $2,500 to adopt what is essentially a sentient heat lamp with abandonment issues. Hope they're also ready for the vet bills, the heating bills, and the emotional baggage. Because, spoiler alert, you're about to be cold all the time, clingy beyond reason, and oilier than a fast food fryer. And that's just week 1. But how did we end up here? How did evolution, or let's be honest, selective breeding gone rogue, create a cat that can't survive a strong breeze without a heated blanket and a skincare routine? You're cold always. Let's start with your biggest enemy, room temperature. You're a Sphynx Cat, born without fur, insulation, or dignity, which means the second the thermostat dips below toasty, your body enters emergency mode. Even in summer, you live like someone 3 seconds away from hypothermia. You sleep curled up in a fleece burrito. You shiver in sunbeams. You strategically position yourself between your human's laptop and their thigh like a sentient hot water bottle with claws. You are cold all the time. And because you're cold, you cling. You climb into laps uninvited. You sneak into hoodies like a weird cat-shaped parasite. You wrap yourself around people's necks like a living scarf that purrs and refuses to leave. At night, you burrow under the covers with the determination of a sleep-deprived raccoon. And, God forbid, your human rolls over, you act like you've just been left for dead in the Arctic. This isn't quirky. This is survival. You weren't bred for nature. You were bred for central heating, fleece onesies, and full-time human body contact. Without it, you're one cold draft away from full-on drama meltdown. Now, here's a surprise nobody tells new Sphynx Cat owners. You're greasy. Like deep-fried mozzarella stick greasy. Like a bacon-scented slip-and-slide that walks across countertops. See, regular cats have fur that absorbs skin oils. You're just a walking oil spill in a wrinkly birthday suit. Touch a pillow, it stains. Sit on someone's laptop, now it's a touchscreen. Rub your head against your human's white shirt, congratulations, it's now beige and emotionally damaged. And because your oil has nowhere to go, it just builds up on your body, your bedding, your walls, your soul. So guess what? You need baths. Not in theory, not occasionally, in reality, frequently. With warm water, special shampoo, and enough towels to clean a car. Let's be clear, you're a cat. A species genetically programmed to fear water like it's lava. But here you are, being dunked into a tub every week like a tiny hairless gremlin at a spa day you did not ask for. And you don't just get one rinse. Oh no, you need your nails cleaned, ears wiped, and don't forget the eye boogers. You are a full-body skincare routine disguised as a house pet. So while other cats are out there silently judging the world from windowsills, you're in the bathroom screaming in a towel because your butt got oily again. Sunlight, your nemesis. You'd think as a cat, the sun would be your best friend. Warmth, naps, a nice sunbeam on the floor. Not for you. For you, sunlight is a hostile threat, like standing naked on a microwave plate during a solar flare. Because here's the truth, no fur equals no protection. You're not basking, you're broiling. Give a Sphynx Cat 10 minutes of direct sun, and you go from oddly majestic to raw chicken left on a windowsill. Your skin turns red, irritated, and dry faster than your owner can Google, "Can cats use aloe vera?" Want to go outside like a normal cat? You'll need sunscreen. Yes, that's a thing. Feline-safe sunscreen. Applied gently to your skin like you're some kind of bougie lizard on holiday. And if your human forgets, you don't just burn, you peel, you flake, you itch. Your sunbath becomes a biological meltdown. Even sitting next to a bright window for too long can cook you like an overconfident rotisserie intern. Meanwhile, other cats are out chasing butterflies and pretending to be lions. You're hiding in the shade like a wrinkled vampire at high noon. You're emotionally needy. If you thought the fur was the only thing missing, surprise, you're also missing emotional independence. You're a Sphynx cat, which means you weren't just bred without fur, you were also bred without boundaries. Forget the aloof, mysterious cat stereotype. You're the opposite. You need attention like it's oxygen, and your human is the last available Wi-Fi signal on Earth. You follow them from room to room. You cry when they go to the bathroom. You scream when they shut the door. Alone time? You don't believe in it. You think personal space is a myth invented by people who don't love you hard enough. You're basically a toddler with claws, demanding cuddles, warmth, and 100% undivided attention. Not sometimes, always. And if your human isn't available, you'll cling to guests. The plumber, the mailman, a random houseplant, if necessary. Whoever makes eye contact first is now your emotional support object. And heaven help your human if they ignore you while working. You will close their laptop with your body. You will scream into their Zoom call. You will drag your wrinkly behind across their keyboard like you're typing an angry email in Sphynx. This isn't behavior, it's a personality crisis. You look like a wrinkled goblin, and you know it. Let's address the hairless elephant in the room. You look weird. Not quirky, not unique, weird. Like someone tried to render a cat from memory using a baked potato and a Sharpie. Let's talk aesthetics. You're bald, wrinkly, and your eyes are the size of golf balls. You look like a feline version of Voldemort wearing beige Spanx. You don't even blink like a normal cat. You stare, unbroken, unblinking, like you're watching your human commit a crime in real time. And when visitors come over, they look at you like someone opened a cursed scroll. Your face, a permanent scowl. Your body, a collection of loose folds, suspicious wrinkles, and skin tones that range from raw chicken to overcooked ham. You've got ears like radar dishes, eyes like caffeinated golf balls, and a vibe somewhere between baby alien and retired mob boss. Even your meow doesn't help. It's not cute, it's haunting. It sounds like a toddler trying to start a lawnmower. So when guests see you for the first time, they don't say, "Aw," they say, "What is that?" And the worst part, you know you're unsettling. That's why you stare, unblinking, for long periods of time, like you're casting a silent curse on anyone who disrespects your hairless glory. You are not a cat. You are a psychological experiment in trust issues. But here's the twist. You don't care. In fact, you strut around like a naked pharaoh. You demand affection like you're the hottest thing in the room. And honestly, that's kind of iconic. You are ugly beautiful. So ugly, it's bold. The kind of look that starts trends and confuses algorithms. You weren't built for survival. You were built for heated blankets, emotional chaos, and being the most dramatic creature in any room. You're cold when it's warm, you're oily but still dry, you're high-strung, high maintenance, and somehow still high fashion. Leave you alone for 20 minutes, you act like you've been abandoned in a post-apocalyptic wasteland. You start knocking things off shelves, yowling, digging through laundry like it's a trauma support group. You are the only pet that can get sunburned, emotionally unstable, and crusty-eyed in the same afternoon. Owning you is like adopting a sensitive Victorian child with mange, who also demands kisses. You're not just a cat, you're a full-time job, wrapped in a warm tortilla of skin folds, eye goo, and deep unresolved emotional needs. You're kind of perfect, because under all that bald chaos is one of the most loving, loyal, and weirdly magical animals on Earth. You don't just tolerate humans, you need them. You follow them from room to room. You grate them at the door like a dog. You don't just nap near them, you nap on their soul. You're affectionate, intuitive, and yes, okay, a little disgusting, but there's something sacred about a creature that trusts you this much. You are a biological contradiction, and somehow that's what makes you iconic. You're not broken, you're just unapologetically you. So yeah, being a Sphynx cat absolutely sucks, but loving one, that might be one of the greatest chaotic blessings life can throw at you. Greasy, loud, emotionally unstable, and kind of a legend. Like this video if your cat's ever screamed at your bathroom door. Subscribe if you've ever been used as a living heat pad by a naked goblin. And comment below if you're bold enough to own one of these high-effort love bugs. Thanks for watching, and remember, moisturize responsibly.